Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to talk about what happens when you don't hear from your loved ones. Often I get a lot of clients that will say, I never hear from my dad or I never hear from my spouse. Are they okay? And interesting enough, I always start out by saying, spirit doesn't come on command. Okay, so let's start talking about other things. Try to take a deep breath, relax. And I'm really good at getting somebody to relax. I really am, because usually when clients come, they're so nervous. They don't know what to expect. And especially the ones that have never had a reading from me, they don't know. So they're a little bit more anxious. And the first thing I'll say is, let's talk about other things, even though you want to make contact with spirit. And then they'll just mosey on, because I always say they don't come on command. Always and always, I will make contact with everybody that they want to hear from. I don't know why, but they do come through. And when they come through, I'll have a spirit that, bam, will come strong. Or I always call it the head honcho of all spirits in their family. So sometimes I'll have the dad that will come through, and he's going to be real prevalent to wanting to talk about what he wants to talk about and say. Sometimes it'll be the grandmother who's going to be the matriarch, and she'll want to come through, and she's going to have a lot to say. So it's very, very interesting. But I always say with spirit, where there's one, there's more. It's kind of like with mice. Where there's one mouse, you will see an entourage of more mice. Well, spirit is pretty much like that. But here's the thing I want to say. Just because you are not dreaming about your loved one, or they're not coming to you, does not mean that they're angry or they don't love you or they don't care. I want to make that perfectly clear, because so many people, they take that really close to their heart, thinking, well, why doesn't my husband come? So it's sad. But usually when I have a reading with somebody, that spirit will come through. Now, why is it that that spirit will come through? I always tell people, truly it is your energy that will bring them. It is not mine. I will just be able to tap into it. It's you. When you think of them, they are truly there. Now, because of who I am and what I do, this is the gift that I have. I can just sit there and start talking and seeing them, seeing what they're wearing. I can explain exactly what they look like. I can even tell the person, my client, you look like your mother. You have your mother's eyes. Oh my God, you have your mother's blue eyes. Or you have your father's smile. And they're like, yes, how did you know? Your father's right here. I literally can see it. Some people do it all different. It's just something that they feel. They'll feel an energy. I will see you. Just as if you're seeing me, I will see a spirit. I don't want them to get upset because they can't see, and I always, always explain. Sometimes when I call it the invisible veil, if you're so heartbroken, this is just one reason, okay? Spirit can't come through because it's based on energy to energy. They don't have a body, a physical body anymore. So if you're so grief-stricken and sad, you just created a barrier. That spirit, that energy can't come through. Here's your barrier, it's trying to come through, can't do it. Okay, that's one reason. Another reason is sometimes you're just not being aware. You're not paying attention. I always say signs are everywhere and every day. But if you're too busy, guess what? You're just not going, you're going to miss it. It's that missing fleeting moment. It's the same thing with spirit. Okay? Sometimes you just need help, and you need to come to somebody like me to bring it out even more so. It isn't just about making contact with spirit. It's also teaching people to be open to the messages and not try to dictate everything. Okay? Don't assume. Spirit loves us. When that spirit crosses into that beautiful light, it's all about love. It's all about forgiveness. It's all about being your best. And this is where our loved ones go, and they are their best. I always call that invisible doorbell. When you think of them, it sends up an alarm, and they're going to come right through to you. So be more open to it, okay? Because more will come through. But the fact of the matter is, because they don't come through, doesn't mean that they're not there, okay? Remember that. Take it with you. Your memories, how you feel, their love, it's real, it's strong. That never goes away. So until next time, I hope this helped you, okay? Take care, and remember what I always say. Take it with you. Take the pieces that I say. hold them dear to your heart. All my best. Love you to pieces. Take care. Bye-bye.